Our planet, a tapestry of cultures and landscapes, holds secrets that often elude our everyday perception. We move through our lives, confident in our understanding of the world, guided by maps and calendars and the laws of nature as we know them. But what if I told you that in corners of this earth, the rules we take for granted seem to bend, or even break entirely? You think you know the world, but these 7 facts will change how you see it. In the vast, dramatic landscapes of Iceland, a curious silence pervades the summer air. While much of the world contends with the persistent buzz and bite of the mosquito, here, on this island of fire and ice, there are none. Not a single one. The answer lies in the island's unique and volatile character. Iceland's climate is a formidable gatekeeper. The life cycle of a mosquito requires stable cold, then stable warmth. But Iceland's weather is famously fickle, with multiple freeze-thaw cycles that disrupt the delicate process. A population never takes hold. The land's chemistry is inhospitable. Hot springs are too hot and mineral-rich, and cold lakes lack the nutrients larvae need. In Japan, a nation where tradition and modernity coexist in fascinating harmony, there is a ceremony that might seem bewildering. It is a contest not of strength or speed, but of tears. Welcome to the Nakizumo, the Crying Baby Sumo Festival. 2 colossal wrestlers face each other, each holds a precious infant. The goal, be the first to make the baby cry. Roaring wrestlers, weeping infants, and joyous parents. This tradition goes back over 400 years. A loud cry symbolizes health and vitality. Nakuko wa sudatsu, a crying child grows. Cries ward off evil and invite blessing. They pull funny faces, make strange noises, gently jiggle the babies. In the West, we soothe cries. Here they are amplified and celebrated. A raw celebration of life. There is a place in the highlands of Bolivia where the boundary between earth and sky dissolves. A landscape that feels like a gateway to another dimension. For most of the year, a vast white expanse of salt. When summer rains arrive, a thin mirror blooms. The planet's most perfect mirror. Clouds drift overhead, and underfoot, the horizon disappears. You stroll through the heavens. At night, the cosmos is mirrored in its entirety. Local legends name the mountains as giants: Tunupa, Cusco, Kusina. They say Uyuni formed from Tunupa's tears and milk, where science and myth feel equally true, a place that alters your sense of space and reality. Where does Earth end and sky begin? On a windswept plateau in Ladakh, there is a road that seems to defy physics. Drivers put their cars in neutral and watch as they roll seemingly uphill. Is it gravity or an illusion? The answer lies in the landscape, a perfect cocktail of sloping horizons and hidden gradients. A spirit level shows the road actually descends, but the tilted horizon convinces your brain the opposite is true. Your eyes vote for miracle. Physics keeps it mundane. Even loose stones will appear to climb, a roadside riddle that turns the world upside down, and a reminder, sometimes the strongest force is perspective. High above the Vatican City, crowning the magnificent St. Peter's Basilica, sits a dome that holds an acoustic secret. Not just a Renaissance masterpiece designed by Michelangelo, it is an accidental whispering gallery of immense clarity. Whisper here, and be heard there. A beautiful accident of geometry. Waves cling to the curve and travel with little loss, like ripples around a bowl. Imagine the secrets it has carried across centuries. Pilgrims, cardinals, artists, all awed by a hushed word crossing an immense void. Art, science, human experience, meeting in a single whisper. Architecture not just seen, but heard. Lean in, speak softly, and become part of its whispered history. In the bustling, hyper-modern metropolis of Seoul, the simple coffee shop has evolved into something far more imaginative. Here, a cafe is an immersive escape. South Korea is the global epicenter of the themed cafe. Sip a latte, surrounded by purring felines. Or step into a prison-themed space, drinks through barred windows. Need rest? nap pods and hammocks on demand, raccoon cafes, sheep cafes, even poop-themed menus. These aren't novelties. They answer life in a dense, demanding city. A third space when home is tight. Pets you can't own, quiet you can't find. Play, novelty, curated escape, comforting rooms of strangers, or a table shared with a friendly raccoon. While most of the world runs on the Gregorian calendar, there is a nation in the Horn of Africa on a different timeline. In Ethiopia, the year is not 2024. It could be 2016 or 2017. This is the official functioning calendar, roughly 7 to 8 years behind the Gregorian system. The reason lies in religious history. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church kept an older reckoning akin to the Coptic calendar. 12 months of 30 days, plus a 13th mini-month, 5 or 6 days, a time for celebration. Timket, the Epiphany, on different dates. For Ethiopians, this is not living in the past. It is living, a reminder that reality can be a matter of collective agreement. We have journeyed across the globe, Mirror Lake, a crying baby with a sumo wrestler, a car rolling uphill, the Ethiopian calendar, the St. Peter's Dome, a cat in a cafe, Icelandic glaciers, and witnessed phenomena that stretch the limits of our belief. Nature the master illusionist, culture reshaping a cry, a whisper traveling on stone. 7 incredible facts, proof our world is stranger than fiction. Gravity-defying roads, crying sumo contests, calendars on a different clock. They teach humility and invite us to look closer. In every corner of the earth, mystery waits. All you have to do